Hello. Welcome. I was almost late because I was watching the Digimon stream. Hello. Don't worry, I was too. I told myself it's fine because originally the only two things I was really curious about were the TCG announcement, because if there is a Digimon TCG game on app, I guess, I will definitely download it. I already have it. I was already completely ready to download something new and add to my daily... How do I say this? My daily task? No, I totally mixed it up. I thought it was tomorrow. But I don't know about watch parties. I think that might be something I do in the future. I only recently found out there were watch parties for announcements, and I think it's just because I was never really interested in that content. I always watch the announcement after, because there's usually only one or two things I'm interested in. Aside from the Nintendo announcements and the Pokemon announcements, those are the only ones I've watched. So maybe in the future I will consider doing watch party streams, because I've recently learned some companies are okay if you doing that. But see, yes, they also thought it was tomorrow. I definitely got all the timings mixed up. Coincidentally, the other thing I was interested in was the Digimon Time Stranger game, which is the very first announcement that is live right now. And I think it's interesting that they don't have an extended trailer. The trailer was the exact same, if I'm not wrong. I think there were maybe a couple things that seemed different. Yeah, the Time Stranger merch that they're wearing, it definitely looks interesting. Personally, ouch. Sorry, I just accidentally hurt myself. I'm very interested to see if Uniqlo, which is a Japanese clothing brand, will do a collaboration with Cyber Sleuth. Time Stranger, I keep saying Cyber Sleuth because I have a plan for it. I'm fine. It was just an accident. You know how sometimes you you accidentally hurt yourself as you're trying to gesture, and I forget that as a streamer you have so many things around you. But I'm fine, don't worry. Thank you for asking though. If they do come out with a Digimon Uniqlo collab, I will get everything. That's what happened the last time. I got no pre-orders, gave out free beanie hat. That's true. I saw that there was another game where they're giving you free... I think it's a free item that gives you more EXP Fantasy Life for pre-ordering, and I'm kind of bummed because they're not doing pre-orders for the Switch, which I think is odd. I think the Switch is just in an odd place right now because number 2 hasn't been announced, and that's not till April. So either they will say, oh yeah, pre-orders will be open in April and then you'll also get the bonus stuff, otherwise it's gonna be super disappointing for Switch console fans. Dang it. Well, not everyone has a PC that can run. But anyways, hello, oh my gosh. Whoops. For anyone who was like, wait, aren't we talking about Stardew today? We are. But because I am someone who grew up with Digimon, I love Digimon, there is currently an announcement stream for a bunch of... Wispy. Did I spell wispy right? Hold on. For a bunch of new things that are coming up in the new year for Digimon. I was watching it and it's definitely something of interest. If anyone has updates for me as the stream goes on, I will not be opposed. It'll be considered totally valid. For anyone who is new, welcome. I'm Ria. I'm a cozy streamer. I used to stream a lot of Stardew until my controller stopped working, and then I was forced to find other things to unfortunately play. Because I only I started playing Stardew last year, and I finally figured out how to do fish using the controller, and I was not interested in relearning that on my mouse. So now that I have bought Stardew for the Switch, Stardew streams will return. Also, something of note, why am I setting up a challenge? Well, good question that no one asked, but I want to talk about. I've learned, after playing 20 weeks of Stardew, I personally need a personal objective in a game. Because for me, every time I get married in the game, I'm like, oh, it's over. I don't know why. I don't even play Ultimate games. So I decided this time around, I will set a new objective. And this is... Hold on, I'm gonna have to... Good. Let me show you. Yeah, that was it. I ran out of things to do. In Stardew, always in Stardew. Now let me show you the rules of this 100 chicken challenge run. Wait. Ta-da! So, the 100 chicken challenge, my goal is to raise 100 chickens. Rule number 1, chickens are the only animal I can raise, except for pet cats or dogs. Because, why wouldn't you? No, I'm just kidding. Every chicken must have a nickname, but the chickens can be of any color. All colors of chickens are valid. I have to achieve max affection for all chickens, 100 of them, for challenge to end. Coops must be fully upgraded before getting another one. That is kind of like the self-imposed rule for myself. If chicken is taken by wolves, challenge will automatically end, and then I can proceed with all other tasks as normal. Now this is a self-imposed rules. I don't have mods, I don't have anything. It's just personal for me to make it more interesting because I realized in my last playthrough, I didn't get any other animals. I just got chickens. I was so obsessed with a blue chicken. 20 weeks. I didn't get any other animal. So I thought to myself, why not? Just get the chickens. All chickens are just one. Even one chicken is all it takes to end the challenge. That is my self-imposed rule. But thankfully, in the hundreds of hours I have played Stardew, I have never once lost a chicken, and I don't plan to start now. Hold on. I knocked on wood, don't worry. Alright, these are the rules. They are also in my description box if anyone else wants to try this challenge. I've heard of similar challenges in Stardew. I've seen, for example, only selling chicken products, raising 100 chickens all at once, and things like that. But for me, this is just gonna be chill playthrough. It's not gonna be too intense. I just wanted some self-imposed goals to keep the gameplay interesting. Alright, and I did work on that graphic, so... I spent way too long on that graphic, but it turned out nice. Alright. Alright. Now, I have played multiple save files in the Switch already to try a bunch of things. I have relearned a lot of things. I learned that the Switch controls are different from my PC controls, so thankfully I got to try. And yeah. Oh, almost forgot. I was like, I think I finished everything. I tried to do this beforehand so we could get right into it, but then I got distracted, so... Alright. We're not skipping the intro because I want to see something. One thing I never got to try is what happens if I don't skip intro. My new overlay, you're right. So this is... Actually, I didn't really have anything prepared for that. I didn't think anyone would notice. One thing I like to do when it comes to different games is to find the right overlay to match the theme. And I thought this one really suited Stardew. Very wispy and dreamy and cozy. I do have all my credits in the description box if you are also interested. And one of my favorite things is to collect overlays. Seasonal. It is gonna be seasonal, kind of. The thumbnails will be seasonal. I don't know about the overlays yet, but if I find one that is appropriately seasonal, I will update it. Oh man, I should have just gotten right into it. I thought I could skip some parts of it. Sorry, Grandpa. XX years later. That's how it feels like. You know how long it's been since I've played? Holy shoot, this is my first time in a long time seeing the intro. What do you mean they're watching us? They're watching us through like viewing windows? That feels really odd. I can't believe we left our job to go live in the countryside only for our company to literally be in the process of taking over the village. I just realized it's Joja. 450 Digimon in total in the game. Oh my gosh. Excited. Is that more or less than Cyber Sleuth? Thank you, Grandpa. We shall now start our adventure properly. I also have a little chicken counter. It will be color-coded when we get different color chickens. And it looks small now, but don't worry, I have bigger ones planned for when we reach 100. Attention to the con. I was trying to find someone who was like live tweeting and I couldn't find anyone at the time. And I think it was just because I was too rushed. It's Robin! I didn't know we saw Robin first. Is the volume okay for you guys in terms of the background? Can you hear it? I know you like... I think the sound is working. Can hear music. Okay, so thank you for letting me know. The graphics looked very interesting. I do think it was different, a bit different than Cyber Sleuth, but I don't know if it was also text bubbles. Text bubbles are kind of hit or miss. It depends on how they do the UI, but that could be interesting. I'll have to take a look. Also, if anyone's curious why I named it Wispy Farms, it's because this is literally going to be all the chickens. Oops. I accidentally skipped. My bad. Whoops. No! Oops. That was... I should have just skipped from the beginning then. Alright, here we go! We're finally starting the challenge! My bad. I actually recently found out how to skip on the Switch. If anyone's curious, to skip, you have to hit the minus button. Hold on. Nope. Okay, there we go. We need this. I don't like the sound being so loud. Also, footsteps. I don't know why that has to be so loud. There we go! Now we're ready. So first, we're gonna go meet our two chickens. What are their names? I didn't meet... Well, okay. For anyone who is curious, if it doesn't apply to you, that's fine. We also don't know what day it is. Oh, a new overlay. Why? Pecky! Hello, Pecky. You are clucky. Alright, alright. Welcome to the family. Enjoy your free food. Enjoy your... What is it? Deluxe meal with chewy bluegrass. Stardew is one of my favorite games. Something about it. Like, I have played it before and I wasn't interested then, admittedly. But... it's a game that, as I've gotten older, I really enjoy. I've tried a bunch of games with similar premises, but nothing quite hits like Stardew. And that's not to say that other games aren't good, but there's something about Stardew and the artwork, all the content you can do. It's just so playable for such a long period. I always find myself going back to it, even if I have to do like try new farms or run out of things to do and just make a new save file. I totally don't mind. I don't really know why. I literally actually have a save file where I have a perfection statue. Like, I have pretty much finished the game in some cases. Yeah, but I like the art style. The art style. That's what prevents me from getting into Terraria. But noted, it is on my list of eventually... Oh, we got clay. That's crazy. Alright. Always have to clear out the chicken pen first. The chickens aren't nearby, right? Gotta take care of these. I appreciate it, but definitely not. Only in Stardew. Oh, I don't like sap, but I know it's like an essential thing sometimes. I would like to clear out the chicken coop first so that they can have completely unhindered space and I can see where they are at all times. Totally normal about that. It's 9 a.m. Okay. First, we gotta get enough wood to make a chest, and then we're gonna go greet people. Always make a chest first. Because the backpacks are laughable. Another game that I play kind of compulsively. Like, I get really into games, is Little Root. For some reason, I'm really interested. It just appeals to me. Similar to Stardew, there's less to do, but it's also very cute. Okay, I think we got 40. Add-ons. I don't think I've ever... I think I have, or have I not played Little Root? 50! Alright, gonna take down a tree. My goal in this stream today is to get 2 more chickens. That is the goal. I want to... Oh, I want to get at least 2 more chickens. What if I... Okay, there we go. At least 2 chickens per stream. Of course, more if I can, but only if I can. Alright. Clear out the land. I always like doing a little bit of farming. I'm not really fond of like the maps where you have to do tons of farming. I'm very much a in the mines kind of person. That's what I've learned from my playthroughs. Oh, that's a little close. Whoa, that's loud. No. Okay. No. A waste of energy, but it'll live. Time to go meet peoples. Really important to meet Shane. I do want blue chickens eventually. We're gonna be a good support. We're gonna help him. We're gonna be a good support system for him and nothing more. Oh my gosh. No! Don't forget my scarecrows. I will not. I have learned that even though I now know the proper, I guess, placement for scarecrows, I like it the way I do it. Hi, Harvey. Marnie. Leia. Alright. Abigail. Pierre. I will probably romance someone in this playthrough. The only reason I have single farmer in the title is because this is actually like a parody, I guess, of the 100 baby challenge. Oh my gosh, Stardew is way too loud. Hold on. Okay. It's a parody of the 100 baby challenge, which if you guys don't know is a very well-known challenge in The Sims where you try to have 100 babies. And there are a couple, like quite a few rules for it. Okay, hi Granny. No, we have to get Alex before he goes away. Okay, there we go. And like one of my favorite series was from BuzzFeed where I do not remember her name, but the creator did a single girl tries the 100 baby challenge, and this was kind of a parody on that, but we probably will romance someone. I said all activities is normal, the only thing is we're only raising chickens, which is what I did in my previous playthrough anyways. Oh, I saw... Look at that, I literally see a bubbly spot and we don't have a fishing rod yet. Or else. They always spawn when you don't have your equipment. Stardew is one of those games where like I can play and I don't have to be super, I guess, aware. Because I'm very used to it. I get a yap. Whoa, we got Jojical. Oh no! Trauma! My workplace! The whole reason I left my job. The stuff of nightmares. I'll just talk to Shane later. Alright, it's 2 PM. Can probably... Hello, Gus. Alright. Now, one thing I almost forgot to do. There he is, okay. I want to give Harvey a gift. Harvey's one of the easiest people to gift because he likes daffodils, unlike a lot of people who apparently don't appreciate pretty flowers. Gosh. Also, I still have not succeeded in romancing Elliot in any of my playthroughs. It's very interesting. I think I romanced Sebastian, Harvey, but not Elliot. It's very interesting. He was actually the first one I wanted to romance. And it never happened in the hundreds of hours that I've tried. I guess so, even though as a writer myself, this must be because I've never finished any of my fanfics. Yay, it's Elliot. I absolutely love the sound of the ocean and the waves. If only you could do a beach cottage with the ocean sounds, I would only do beach. Only do beach farms. Fanfic writing stream 1? Never. No, I'm kidding. I really don't want you guys finding my fanfic, so I'm very, very unsure about letting you guys see my writing style. AO3 is sacred. Alright, where is she? There she is. Hello. Hi, Jazz. Okay. No, I think... It's not unique. It's not unique, but I feel like internet sleuths are very good. I don't want to give you guys too many hints. It's why I don't even joke about, like, which genres or fandoms I've written for. Nah. The internet is a judgmental place. Oh, TCG News is up. I'm trying to debate. Should I go look it up? Well, I will check out the details later. If they announce a TCG app like Pocket TCG, let me know. I honestly have never planted trees, so I never want the pine cones. I will hoard all items, but I find that I'm always willing... Oh my gosh, so many bubbly spots and I don't have a fishing rod? This is unfair. Look at all that money. All that money. You know, I'm surprised. First Renamon, then Angemon. Oh, Angemon. They really know who to use. Hello! Thank you so much for popping by. Have a good rest of your night and I hope you sleep well. I had never thought that someone would use my content to fall asleep and nothing wrong with it. I just didn't think that it was that soothing. But you know what? Stardew, I get it. I get it. Rest well. Really? I've honestly never been told that. But you know what? If it works, if it helps, then I am glad. I am also very flattered. Oh shoot. The whole reason I had cleared this spot was because I planned to plant the parsnips because I wanted to fulfill the community center. Aw, man. This is what happens when you, like, get lost in collecting. Hold on. I will remember to do it tomorrow. At least I pre-prepared. Alright, now to go and get that dandelion, because how can I not collect items that I see on the ground? Gosh. One of the biggest plus points for me when it comes to Stardew is items. But you know what's interesting? In all the, I think, 12 hours I've played Stardew so far on the Switch, I have never once found a single ring. I have gone to level 40 in the mines and didn't find a single ring. And as someone who, when I played on my computer, had like endless supply of magnetic rings and glow rings, this was surprising to me. My RNG on the Switch has been really weird. I've been getting like really good things in the trash and nothing else. I don't really know what that says about my Switch play, you know? My Switch gameplay so far. I always feel bad when I see a frog run out of the grass. It feels bad. Alright. It's dark, but oh, I knew it. Okay, another book. Gold star already? Why does it have to be this? A gold star horseradish? Really? I have learned that gold star items, gifting them are way better for affection rates. Oh no, I just missed Sebastian. Okay. Way better for affection rates. And now instead of hoarding or selling off my gold star items, I give them as gifts. Hundreds of hours, and I only learned that recently. Or did I learn it and then I forgot? Honestly, that could also be possible. I just realized I'm blocking the energy bar. Uh-oh. Hold on. I got to move my PNG. Because if I don't see my energy bar, we are going to have... Hold on. Okay. I'd rather block this side. There we go. Very demure. Very cutesy. Very mindful. Oh, was I? That must be why we kept... See, that's why I kept fainting in the mines. It totally wasn't because I forgot the time, gosh. Everything has a reason. Oops. Now I'm just gonna be surprised. You know what? I gotta figure out, like... Aw, you guys are supporting me. That's sweet. Gold gifts? Oh, right. So I was trying something in a new playthrough because I was experimenting with some things and like what kind of challenge to do, and that's when I found out that gifting someone gold star items is way better. Makes your affection rise way faster, worth more points, and I even confirmed it by looking at the Stardew Wiki, which is single-handedly the best wiki I've ever seen in my life. Single-handedly. Whoa! Affordable 74 backpack, and it's only 2,000 gold. Finally! I can earn money. Alright, today we will definitely plant parsnips. Oh gosh, I gotta... hold on. 2, 3... Oh no! Alright, you'd think I would have mastered it by now. I swear, I feel like it's too loud sometimes. Sorry. Oh my gosh, thank you, Oxford, for the super! Please keep up the great... Thank you! Okay, maybe you heard that one. Thank you so much for the super. Rest well. We got it. Could not? Ah. I honestly don't really know how to manage that because I have increased it, I've reset it. I have to like really look into like if there are other programs that are better compatible with YouTube. Twitch is easy. Twitch is a lot better for chat engagement, I can see that. But I like YouTube better. Why YouTube? If you want more streamers, I really hope they do add more things for live streams. That is also true, but it's a very soothing alert. I think it could also work. Although... Huh, you know what I just realized? I think my alert is like wind chimes, so it's actually very on brand with my overlay. Maybe I should have different alert sounds for like different overlays. But then that's a lot of work. I don't know. I like customizing things. This is why streaming is very optimized for me because I get to just collect a lot of very pretty things and then use them as I like. And it's valid. It adds to the stream experience. Okay, well, some people might find it soothing. I just get startled because I am focusing on a game where it's actually a horror game. So you know what? I think it's fair. I think it's fair that I get like... You know what? I'm not even... I don't even come back for that. I was thinking about it and I was like, eh. Ooh, flowers. I have also, for anyone who has previously watched my Stardew streams, I no longer dislike Maru as much as I used to. I realized that I have wronged her. Hold on. No, let me just sell this. Hold on. Sure. Yeah. I realize it's not fair of me to implicate her. I don't... What did I buy and what did I not buy? Why must this always happen? Okay, I need cauliflower and potatoes. Okay, now parsnip. I have nothing! Very poor. Alright. It'll be worth it. I was gonna say it was the patriarchy's fault I disliked Maru, but it's technically just one patriarch. So I have decided, you know what? Hi, Maru. I can't believe she has a sprite with her nurse outfit. That's very cute. I think I didn't talk to George. I talked to Granny, I talked to Alex, I forgot to talk to George. My bad, George. Again, patriarchs. Also Lewis, but Lewis isn't a patriarch because he has no family. I mean, he could if he wanted to. You know what? I'm not gonna get into this. Whoa, sorry. I got it. Look, the guy is like made up a position for himself and no one else wanted to fight him for it, probably because he would make a fuss about it. I feel like that says a lot. Can't believe there are actually things to collect on the beach. Alright, next mayoral election, you can throw your hat into the ring. Never mind. I think I talked to Haley yesterday. You can be as snarky as you want, Haley. Alright, now that I only have 2 gold to my name, time to start planting future gold so that I can sustain my chickens. know, I always get cauliflower mixed up. I always think that it's 8 days for it to grow, and I realize it's 12. So I often find in my very first playthrough of Stardew, after a while, I always miscount the days for cauliflower for the end of the season, and then I waste like, I don't know, 12 cauliflower seeds. So you know what I do? You know what I do? I start a new save file, because why would I actually continue playing a save file where I wasted 12 cauliflower seeds in early game? That's too much. So the only solution is obviously to start a new playthrough. Of course. Now let me see. Put this away. Put this away. And now to chop down a bunch of trees. And then I gotta go talk to peoples. Hold on. Who have we not talked to? Shane, Pam, Sebastian, Dimitri, Linus, Sam. Oh, we didn't know we didn't talk to Sam. Okay. Got it, got it. One of the things I actually... Digimon new waifu sleeves. No, what about the Angemon sleeves? Today I saw at Costco, I saw, what was it? The Charizard Special Edition cards, or the packs, up front in the Costco, which is crazy because I know that in certain places right now, Costco is like a war zone when it comes to Pokemon cards. Certain kinds. This one is just the Charizard Special Edition, and it only has like 10 packs for $80, which was crazy to me. Very crazy. I did not get it because I prefer Japanese TCG now. And I also haven't bought Pokemon cards in a very, very long time. I rather buy Blue Lock cards, Sanrio cards, a lot of very pretty cards on their way. But I also really wanted to get into Digimon TCG. But I just haven't found like a series that I've really been interested in. If they have a pack that comes out and I'm like, wow, I really like these cards, I probably will try Digimon TCG. Yeah, it's gorgeous. That's why I am interested in the card game. However, I haven't seen one where it's like, yes, I must start buying now. What got me into Pokemon TCG was actually the Celebrations collection. I actually tried collecting, and it's literally worth nothing now, which I think is interesting for like the flow of card values, I guess. But that's what got me into Pokemon TCG, and then subsequently just TCG in general. Well, we'll have to wait and see. I will check it out after the stream. Probably. No, I wills. Okay, so I have talked to everyone. Don't need to go to the library yet. We met Sam. I'm gonna collect some of the beach things, and then we have to meet Linus. Look at that. Look at these items, the artifacts just mocking us. I could walk across this water and they refuse to let me. It's just like it's like Hisui and Pokemon Arceus all over again. Taunting me with collectible items and I can't grab them. Wait, where did the other one go? I thought there were two. Did I miss it? Were there not two? You know what I bet happened? I bet one of the seashells that was here was in Elliot's way and he literally crushed it under his foot. See, he could have just told me that he didn't like beach stuff even though he lives on a beach. He didn't have to like subtly make me read between the lines as he thanked me for a gift. Gosh, I will never forget it. Maybe that's why I've never romanced Elliot, because I can never forget that sarcasm from when I used to give him the beach things and I thought he liked it. No, it's closed. What do you mean it's 6 p.m? Look at how bright it is outside. Ugh, daylight saving time's messing with my sense of time all over again. I will say though, I do like the nicer weather, although I am dealing with more ladybugs again. I agree. That's why I'm probably gonna go for the doctor. The only doctor in a small town. That's very lucrative. I see Robin. Here he goes. Now I think... Oh, no, Demetrius! Hello! Okay. Made it. Oh, there's Sebastian. Okay. Hello! We're gonna talk to Linus, and then we're probably gonna fish a bit after I empty my inventory. I knew there was like a artifact spot, but I couldn't figure out where it was at first glance. There it is, I see it now. Alright. Oh no, I forgot to look. So many places to check for items, so little time. I saw something. Nope. If only I had the glow ring, I would go back to where Leia lives. I think I'll go check anyways. Why not? Improve your night vision. This is how you improve your night vision, right? By forcing yourself to walk around at night. I do not recommend it. I am just kidding. Only in game. Oh my gosh. Someday I will clear this place, but that day is not today. Someday I will remember. But that day is not right now, because even though I remember, I don't really want to. Dandelion! Oh, rabbit! Exactly. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't do it. I really don't think that's how it works. And it also will make you susceptible to people and creatures who in fact do have better night vision than you do. I see you! Look at that! Do you see the bubbly spot? Maybe I am improving my night vision. Oh, nose. How do I reach that? Alright, this is gonna be awkward. I cannot reach it. I have no energies. Okay, that was very sad. Okay. I totally missed that because I pressed the wrong button. Like I said, this has different buttons than I'm used to. Wow, I have no energy. I like how because it's my first time fishing, even though it's like it's clearly a more difficult to catch fish, they're like, yeah, it's your first try. Sunfish? Here at night? Now, if only I had energy, because I don't want to walk back super slow. You're totally right, because if you can't reach, all you have to do is throw your rod and the fish will bring it back to you alongside themselves. That must be why they're called a sunfish. No. I don't know what I was going with that. I had a thought and then my brain didn't finish it. Unfortunate. This would have been like a great chance to do some night fishing. I don't have energy though. Oh, I see it. Do you see the dandelion? Night vision. This is why I like Stardew. Now, if only I could get a glow ring. It's Shane! Oh my gosh, we have to introduce ourselves. It's midnight. You know what? That's fair. If someone came up to me at midnight and they were like, "Hi, I'm your new neighbor," I too would tell them to go away. Also, probably just run away in the other direction, zigzagging. Wait, that's what you do with crocodiles. Probably would run to Mayor Lewis's house. Yes, that is the strat. If someone comes up to you at midnight and says, "Hi, I'm your new neighbor," just run to Mayor Lewis's house. Alright. Look at that. With plenty of time to spare. I'm gonna need to find something to put in the other corner. Hold on. You know what? As someone who had made this goal widget with my favorite colors in mind, I honestly did not realize I would be using it on a blue overlay. I'll have to fix that. It's raining! Shoot, that means I already have to use the hay. Don't worry, Clucky and Peeps. I have food on the way. We already have eggs. Yay, monies. Good jobs. I knows. You know, the funny thing is because I have a blue dress, sometimes there are still blue overlays I can't use. But hello! Welcome, Zero. March Madness, is that the sports one? I hope your bracket was successful. Did you already forget their names? No, look at... Oh, Clucky and Pecky. Okay, I got Clucky. I didn't remember... Did I get both their names wrong? My bad. I have like 200 chickens at this point. But I promised to remember them this time. Clucky and Pecky. What else was I gonna do? I forgot. I was gonna sell a bunch of these. Sell 2 of these. Little money is better. Small... Wait, what is it? Small earnings accumulate eventually. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Honestly, I'm not really interested in sports aside from sports anime, but I know that a lot of people are really interested in making like fantasy teams and brackets. I've honestly, one of the things I think I've seen... I was gonna say, it was about like wondering if different anime teams, how they would play against each other. Sorry, that's my only way I can relate. Digicon spoilers? Yes, I'm totally okay if anyone has updates. Because I will check it out for myself for like details, but general updates I would appreciate. I got the timings mixed up. I used to do sports, okay, but I was like a casual... Wild horseradish, okay. I was a casual sports person in the sense that I played for my school, went to a couple tournaments, did a bit of competitive, and then decided to never ever play sports again. And yeah. TCG app, yes! Alright. When is the date that they're gonna release the TCG app? It does. It's honestly pretty similar, except that some of the controls are different, so there is a bit of a curve. A little bit. I cannot imagine playing Stardew on mobile. I think those people are an entirely different breed of gamer. I commend them. I could not do it. But Switch, it's great so far. No complaints. And now I can continue Stardew. I'll be playing Stardew twice a month, by the way. It won't be every Wednesday, but it'll be twice a month at least. What was I gonna do? Horseradish. Pierre, I'm gonna have you pay me for this horseradish. You know, I actually totally forgot I used to play sports until somehow you guys chat remembered and brought it up. Oh, a few months? Oh, it's okay. Fine. But I'll look forward to it. I'll look forward to it. For now, I'll just play my Pocket TCG app. I realize I tend to like have a game I add to my routine, if that makes sense. And it just becomes part of my routine. I don't know if it's considered... Basically, I just need something where it's like I do it daily and it doesn't need to take a lot of time. And that's how I usually play a mobile game for like 2 years. Sometimes not even 2 years. I think the shortest I've ever played was the League of Legends mobile game when I was introduced to it by my brother. And then I played that for like 4 days and then I very quickly was like, oh, nope, not for me. But aside from that, things like puzzle games... What was it? I told you guys, it's one of those apps where you are like renovating a house and you have to play puzzles to earn the credits to renovate the house. I think I have like... How many? I was on level like 3,000 something. So certain games I will definitely play very long term. Tears of Davis I played 2 years. So far, Pocket TCG has been a very consistent part of my routine. I don't know how long I'll be playing this. But I think because I've invested since I've played from the start, I'm just seeing how it goes. Candy Crush? No, it was not Candy Crush. It was a similar one, but it was not Candy Crush. I never got into that. It didn't appeal to me. Oops. Yep, once you say something, it's on the internet forever, and someone will remember it. It's why I try to be careful of what I say, but definitely... I am not surprised. I do trust you guys will use it in good faith, though. Oh, so it's not Liberator? Alright, I was actually thinking for one of the book club streams, because book club is coming up, I'm considering doing Digimon Liberator so I can actually read it. I will have a poll up for you guys to vote for the next one, because even though technically Lout of Accounts Family does have Volume 3 out, I kind of want to space it out so it's a bit closer to when Volume 4 is released. So I probably will open a poll after we do Volume 2, and then you guys can vote on what will be the next one. But the poll will be for probably a week. I think it'll be a week. Honestly, I think if you have a wiki if you have a wiki page on like VTuber wiki, VTuber virtual YouTuber wiki, you've kind of made it, haven't you? It's one of the milestones, isn't it? But I don't know how I feel. I've honestly, I don't know. It's like, I guess I still hasn't really sunk in, technically. I am a VTuber. Sometimes I just feel like I'm just chatting online. But then I get to like commission pretty art and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a VTuber persona. And it's actually my design. Oh my gosh. It's moments like that where I'm like, oh yes, I am a VTuber. And I actually think it's an interesting topic. Oh, whoops, let me finish this. This is definitely an eel, which is why I came to the beach when it was raining to fish. You're not an eel? What was all that effort for? A TV trolls page, even better. You're right. That is another milestone. Hellos. Okay, he just said the ocean is best enjoyed alone. That is a dismissal if I ever saw one, and I'm someone who did not read the room very well with Elliot. But I was saying, like, I think... I don't know if I want to, like, go too much into this. But for me, when I first started VTubing, I actually wanted to make a lore and a character, and I had all these thoughts. But then I kind of realized I just personally do better just talking. Like, of course, there are certain aspects where I'll be like, yes, I am indeed emphasizing certain interests or things like that, or like I have a lore and a character. But rather than I'm not able to commit as some people are. So I just like being more relaxed. And I think that's okay. I'm okay with it now. But at the time, I was kind of like, because it was very different from a lot of other VTubers I've seen. But I do appreciate that now VTubers become more of like a medium where like people can use VTubing to make content. Would that make sense? I feel like I'm all over the place today. It must have been because I was... Fanfic creator doesn't want lore. I agree too, but I kind of feel like my current design is more true to me, if that makes sense. Like, at the time when I designed that model, I definitely had an intent with it, and I had like a plan for it, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of the designs that I chose in that pick crew were intentional, and I had like plans for it. But I do feel like when I look at my model now, it definitely feels more me. So I'm happy with it. I do like all the models I've used, and I do appreciate the time I've spent with all of them. I think that sounds silly, but I do see them as like kind of different, because I do think that they definitely convey different things. But this one is probably most true to me, is what I can say confidently. You know, somehow Stardew always makes me introspective. I think it's because I'm always like, I'm just so relaxed. I'm just like, huh. Whoa. As soon as I said that, I walked into a bush. I think I couldn't fish for an eel today. I think we will go back and try again, because the eel is actually something I hope to catch. It's always really tricky. The probability is always really low. I'm always missing that one. And I will have... Oh no, I forgot to give P... Dang it. Hold on. I forgot! Pierre! I hope your store isn't closed yet. I believe I can make it. I think it doesn't close to 6 p.m. I will also say, I really like my thumbnails now. I think they are still very... No! Oh, it's Wednesday. I'll give it to him tomorrow. Who am I still missing? I'm still missing a bunch of people. Who have I not met yet? Pam, Linus. I forgot Linus! No! Wows. Okay, she's not here. She's probably at the saloon. Poor Penny. She's just... I think she's reading, hopefully. I didn't get to see for sure. Okay, there she is. Okay, Pam, Linus, and then... Oh, it's Harvey. Hi. Alright, we're going back to the beach to try to fish for the eel. That too is so silly. I don't think I've ever had like such little gold playing Stardew. But sometimes you need to. Oops. Alright. Wow, goldfish? Oh no, Stardew got... when the Stardew game gets a little too reals. No, 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 okay. I believe. Okay. That was super close. If this isn't an eel... I had no idea the fishing rod also had sounds. No! Devastated. Stardew is again getting too real. Honestly, it's way better. The very first time I played, I was fishing in Stardew, like for the very first time, for the Switch. I think I failed 8 attempts in a row because I was not used to it for some reason. 8 attempts. It was crazy. Then it took me like 2 Stardew days before I like tried again. And that's why I had to make sure to play a couple save files and then I had to do this stream. See, I planned it out. Always be prepared. Perfect. Alright, I just want an eel. That's why I'm here. I just want an eel. It's on its way. I believe in it. This is it. This is it. This is... Oh gosh, I really manifested that. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. No! Believe in shame. No! I caught 4 eels in the save file just before this. I cannot believe. Alright, gonna check here. I wonder... Oh, no, he's not here. I was hoping Pierre would be here so I could give him the horseradish and get 120 gold right away, but... Eventually. No, it was like yesterday. I had a lot to prepare for today, including a lot of the graphics. I did do that like in advance, but at the same time... Okay. I do a lot of my graphics, I guess like design... No, how do I say this? I tend to have an idea for graphics and then I'll do it, and then the day of the stream, I'll adjust it for whatever I think needs to be adjusted. Whether it be like last minute colors or things like that. That's how I usually prep. But I always like to do things in advance. I don't like doing it last minute because then I don't get to... It's not my best idea, if that makes sense. You never get your best ideas the first time around. You have to like give it a couple of tries. At least in my experience. Alright. And then there's a fish. The rough draft's purpose is for me to like get the idea out, and then I can look at it again with fresh eyes and be like, yes, I like this, or no, not at all. Grab this. Classic deforestation. This is Rhea Stardew Core. It's deforestation. But to be fair, it's sustainable deforestation because I always never clean the whole farm. So the debris ensures that there will always be future trees growing, whether I plant them or not. Oh. Out of energy already? It's only 11:20 p.m. I expected better from Stardew Rhea. Guess we'll just have to eat the field... What is it? The ration bar? The field bar? Whoa, 100 gold? That's actually pretty good. I should have seen what the breakdown was. Whoa. New feeding animals. Oops. Oh, I never collected that, I see. We have to give something to Pierre, and we still have to greet... I think it's Linus. It is Linus. Okay. We'll have a new scarecrow soon. It's a new day. Clucky and Pecky. I remembered this time. I do think I'm gonna chop down this tree. I, for some reason, don't like trees in my direct path. My direct line of sight, I guess. Alright. Much better, much cleaner. Oh, I forgot to refill the watering can. Alright, getting those steps in. Good thing that you don't have step energy in Stardew. I think I would not play if that was the case. I'm still a little bit salty about the stamina. The lack of stamina bar for Pokemon. Oh, we need a horseradish. Whoa! And definitely not the gold star horseradish. I also didn't check. No! Wait, did I? I don't think so. I always forget to go check where Leia lives. There's usually so many collectible collectible items. It sounds like they're collectibles. No. So many resources. That's what it's called. It's been a while. So many resources. To the north. To find daffodils. I think I've gifted Harvey 2 already this week, so no more gifting. But it doesn't hurt to accumulate stock for future gifts. Do I use my Joy-Cons? No, I'm using a controller. It's my favorite controller, and it's the controller I always use when I play. Okay, well that was unnecessary. It's 8:05. It's 8:50 a.m. I understood when it was late at night. Procon? No, it's not. It's a mini-con. Nah. No. Mine? Okay. She's forcing me to see the doctor. Yeah, I'm not sure if they do, but I just like the mini-con. Very easy USB plug, guaranteed connection. Okay, so nothing of interest. Ta-da's. Yes. I actually recently got a new one because this one's kind of drifting, but I'm gonna use it until the end, and I have my other one because it was on sale. Got a backup. They don't even sell this one anymore. It's kind of making me sad. It's like very pricey. Well, not very pricey. After I found out how much the pro cons are, I was like, oh, this is actually a very reasonable price for a controller. Wow, how come I'm getting so many start items already? What is this RNG? I get a new controller. Out of production, yeah. Because I have the new one, so once this one starts drifting, I'll just leave it as like a display controller because it is one of my favorite designs. But then I'll use my new one, which is also very cute. And I guess they never finished selling it because they still have it for very reasonable prices. Don't you try repairing? No, I don't trash it. I add it to my collection. It's gonna go into my display along with like my DS's and then my DS games and things like that. I have like these little, I guess they're stands and they're meant for me to like display these kind of things because I like it. I like how it looks. I still have my old iPod. It is still there. It still works. I don't know what the notification was. It wasn't a star or anything. I should have looked. I got an achievement, I think? Oh, new record, I see. Part of me is still sad that I never was able to get the Pikachu Garden controller and the Switch case though. Those were gorgeous. Very, very sad. You should check if it works. Honestly, I'm impressed. Well, a lot of things were built better back then. Like my iPod literally still works fine. The battery life is better than my iPhone. And I understand it's because the iPhone has like, it uses more. And other technical reasons. However, honestly, I still stand by the fact that some of these things were meant to be built to they were built to last longer than the current tech we're using. My iPhone still gives me trouble sometimes, and it's not super new, it's also not super old though. I think it's a very fair version. Yeah, I know. Some people still see the Pikachu Gardens in the store, and I have not been able to order it at all. Yeah, it's fair. I've tried both. I've tried Apple and I've also done Android. It's honestly very interesting. He's all like, It's true. I think he was very much about the product and he put out great products, and nowadays they are like profit or driven, which, okay, here's the thing. It's very fair to want to make profit off your invention, but there is a very distinctive difference between creating a product to creating an innovative product to generate profit and putting on fancy paint and saying that, you know, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. But you know, what do I know? I'm literally looking in garbage. No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying that I have a lot of my old tech. It still looks great, works great, and I have a lot of great memories with it. Definitely not attached to my phone though. I think it's great. I literally find diamonds. Why are people throwing away diamonds? You know, it's kind of nice that, like, I haven't completely cleared out the land. So that means that if people try to, you know, intrude, they wouldn't be able to because they wouldn't be able to figure out the pathway. It's, I think, a very good deterrent. Like, only I know the secret path to the farm, ignoring the other two paths that are readily available. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Linus, and then we're gonna go check the south again. Because I was halfway through, not halfway, I had just planned to go check out some of the resources to see if there are any to collect. Ooh, the concert's going on? Alright. I'll be honest, as someone who grew up with the dub music, I never heard the butterfly song, the butterfly theme song, which is so prevalent in so many people's memories. I kind of feel like I missed out, but at the same time, the dub music went so hard. I highly recommend it. I bought it at full price because I knew I was gonna get hundreds of hours of gameplay out of this one game. It's so worth it. I know, but I just didn't know it existed until I heard someone sing it in karaoke, and I was like, wow, that's a great song. Wonder what it's from, and it's from Digimon. So I was educated, you know? I recognize that it is absolutely great music. It's just, I don't have the nostalgic connotation to it that I do with All Stars. I also recently saw, this was definitely algorithm targeted to me, but I saw someone post the opening, I think it's the opening scene of Pokemon movie 2000, and it's the one where Ash is like in a Pokemon battle with a trainer, and it was so good. It reminded me why I really wanted my own Pokemon when I was younger, because the characteristics of that Pokemon fight, for example, it was like Ipom using the playground, its tail to like maneuver around the playground, Pikachu using a swing to get like aerial distance in order to attack. Oh my gosh, that was such a great battle sequence. I understand why it's not possible all the time, but I really miss that kind of style in like the anime. Instead of just, I don't know. I haven't watched the anime, so to be fair, maybe they still continued it, but that battle is still so iconic. Oh, first movie, I see. Such a great battle sequence. Oh, the third movie. Okay. Was the third movie Johto? I didn't realize the third movie was set in Johto. Oh wait, it was. It was with Tracy, wasn't it? And that was the one where they called Brock and then he was being attacked because he was now a professor's assistant or something. I think so. I think the memories are coming back. Dawn Fan Battle is the first. I see. Okay. But that playground battle, still one of my favorite Pokemon scenes ever. Lugia came before. Yeah, I think the Lugia movie was before. I remember seeing that one in theaters. And then, starting from like Pokemon... No, I think the third movie was also in theaters. I'm gonna have to look at my DVD collection. There were a bunch of movies where I got the DVDs for because I got them for free when I went to watch the movie in theaters. Or I won them in like the giveaways. At the movie theater. Still at the movie theater. I think when I was younger, I had a lot of really great memories associated with movie theaters, and then now I really just don't go. But to be fair, the local movie theater was very cool. It had some really cool features that I will not say because they're very distinctive. But just know that I had a really cool movie theater growing up, and I did a lot of movie theater parties as a kid. Heroes 2, I did not watch it. Maybe I'll put it... If we do watch-alongs, I was thinking of doing polls, like I used to. And then maybe I'll have that as an option. Second movie started the collector capturing the 3 legendary birds. Maybe that's why I don't remember that, because that was traumatizing. No, I think if I were to watch Pokemon now, I would definitely watch the sub version. Except for the ones where I grew up watching the dub version, that has nostalgia. Otherwise, I would definitely watch the sub version. Something about May saying, Max, not again, and things like that. Or I don't know, Brock telling us about his jelly-filled donuts. They could have just said it was like onigiri or like rice balls. Who in the world at 4Kids was like, jelly-filled donuts? Oh, Hurricane Touchdown is Digimon, my bad. I honestly wouldn't know. Destiny Deoxys is also traumatizing? Oh gosh. You know what? Sometimes I think that it's a good way for kids to be introduced to these topics and things like that. I'm not against it. Like, I think, what was it? The Pokemon poaching episode? I think that it can be done, and I don't believe that all media should be completely sanitized for kids. Because there's a lot that they can learn through media instead of, you know, that I think they will understand the lesson better. We're not getting into this. This is not a topic I feel I am qualified to discuss on, but it is something I personally think is important. Just like when you sing LMNOP, you have to teach your kid that it's not one word. You don't need to change the alphabet song. Hurricane Touchdown was the first movie with... Okay, you know what? That traumatized me, but not as much as Princess Mononoke, so I think it's still fine. I've always thought that in Pokemon, one of the things, like even in Arceus, that I thought would have been interesting to address is point-blank range moves. You know? I feel like for some, it would definitely be more devastating. Like, what was it? In the Ipon battle, there was a flamethrower almost at point blank, and the trainer had to duck out of the way of the flamethrower, and I'm like, wow. I think one of the first lessons you learn in the Pokemon world as a kid is how to avoid becoming collateral damage when you're battling. Subbed is different? Probably. Like, I definitely agree that it's different. Because then I won't have to be confused on why Takari is not canon. Gosh! I was deceived. I had such high hopes. It was my first ship as a child, and I never knew that it was not even canon. I can't believe that Matt and Sora are canon and not TK and Kari. I'm still salty about that. Pokemon ancestors learned the hard way. Yup. Yeah, I think the closest we ever got to a trainer being hurt is like Brock, whenever Vulpix was around, and then Croagunk. No, I think it is Croagunk. Because when Vulpix would unleash their flamethrower on Brock, we knew he got singed and kind of like roasted, but not too badly, right? Yeah, wait, first episode? No, yeah, that's true, Ash and Pikachu. L61, oh my gosh, no! Amendments? 61,000 amendments? No, I'm kidding. I don't read those too closely. Did you guys see there was something floating around on Twitter where it was like a Japanese public service announcement where they were telling people to read contracts thoroughly before signing them, and it was like a young girl who signed a contract to be a magical girl, and instead she was like, in order to turn into a magical girl, she had to pay like 800,000 yen every time. And I was like, that's so silly, but that's such a great way to introduce that concept to people, because people will be like, they will relate to the magical girl, but at the same time, they're like, oh damn. Also Spearows. Also true, but Spearows didn't really do a lot. It was just like, I think the intimidation of potentially being hurt. I think for me, Brock being like... Or what was it? Team Rocket as well, that's true. And also, what else? Brock and that... Flame? No. What was it called? What is that fire move? Fire spin. Fire spin. That one was like, oh damn, that could have done a lot of damage. Not enough funds on your Suica card to transform. Yes, it's like you have, it's like getting ready for your magical girl transformation. It's like your card has been declined. Oh my gosh. But I think another example I was thinking of was Brock, because he actually gets poisoned, right? And that's how Kroagunk like pulls him away. And that's why I was thinking that would be one of the... That was an example I had where he was actually impacted. Because even though Ash was hurt by the Spearows, I don't think it was to the point where he couldn't move. Or it was like actually concerning. He was just like, this is really bad, we probably should get away, you know? The Pikachu one I would kind of get, because... that seemed like it hurt a lot, because even Professor Oak was affected by that. But you know what? I think early Pokemon, they elaborated on that more. Definitely. Has a Digimon ever hurt a Digidestined? Besides Piedmon turning them into a Piedmon, turning them into wooden dolls, I don't remember them actually like hurting the kids. Potato as hard as I can against the mountain face. Please just deliver this. I don't have potatoes yet. How long does it take for a potato to sprout? Hold on. Skull Greymon might have gotten close. Yeah, I think close, but it never happened, right? Oh look, it's you. Hello. I do. Hurry. Leave. Romance. Let's go find out how many days it takes for a potato to sprout, and then I can see if I can give one to Sebastian, because 240 gold for one potato? Yes. Absolutely. If I can only, you know... 6 days. Yeah, we can accept it! Let's go! With fall damage. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A lot of Digimon is like indirect, because for example, I think Sora almost fell into a gigantic hole. Kari almost got taken by the Dark Ocean. Digimon Emperor was probably like the only one who hurt Digimon, you know, not the other way around. But technically Ken, I saw him a clip where he like kicked a puppy and I was like, cancelled! And I was thinking, I was like, yeah, but it was supposed to set him up to be a bad character, right? O2, the beginning movie, there's some emotional damage. Emotional damage is always there. TK and Ken fistfight. You're right. That was probably the closest we got to like fighting. Whoa! Alright, get it a little bit higher. No. Nose! I don't know why, but it's like, sometimes it's... I feel like it's not just my Joy-Con anymore, but some of the buttons... Maybe it's because I, like, did a little too much fishing in previous Stardew save files. But it's like, sometimes it is not as responsive. Maybe I will have to switch my Joy-Cons sooner than later. You know, I saw that the 2DS... I don't know if you guys remember, but the 2DS was the DS where it was kind of like a flat brick. That's basically how I can describe the 2DS. And I was thinking to myself, if I had bought a 2DS at that time, I probably could have streamed playing DS games, because I would just have to point a camera. I feel like that would be much easier than my current using my current 3DS. only because I wouldn't have to worry about my hinges. It'd also be easier to find a stand for it. A little too... No, my such thing is a little too much. That's true too in they did that. I think it was in the later anime, but wasn't there also like... I just remembered the Scyther and Electabuzz fight. They were like in real concern for their safety then, weren't they? Oh, the doorstop, is that what people refer to it as? I honestly, at the time when I saw it, I thought it was dumb, so I didn't buy it. And now I'm like, dang, that would have been really good for streaming. Tauruses? Oh, you're right, but they didn't shoot the Taurus, right? I think they just shot the ground to like make the tourist freak out, which is not any better, personally. That reminds me, there's a lot of episodes where, for example, there's a Wizards of Waverly Place episode. I don't know if I can mention it because it might get my channel taken down. It might get my video taken down because I have a very distinctive memory of watching this Wizard of Waverly Place episode because it freaked me out as a kid. Absolutely freaked me out. And the episode is that some of the girls want to look exactly like another girl, so they are willing to invest a lot of money to get the same facial features. And then that episode was completely removed. It's not on the wiki, it's literally become like lost media. And I thought it was, I honestly thought I was hallucinating until I saw other people mention that it was just taken down because I saw it on Disney Channel. And I think there are so many other episodes similar to that where they are just non-existent because in hindsight they were like, huh. No, honestly, I've seen it now. I kind of wish I'd gotten one. Kind of wish. I've always been the kind of person where I'm willing to buy the new Pokemon games, but I had to like personally, how do I say this? Oh my gosh, we can get a red cabbage seed? No, I'm gonna have to go sell so many things. Hold on. That is a rare occurrence. Caviar, large milk. Wows! Okay, hold on. We have to go make a bunch of money. Yeah, that's why I didn't specify too much. But basically, I forgot what I was talking about. Shoot. I got distracted because now I have to go bring a bunch of fish to sell. Wow. I can't believe that they sold red cabbage seeds even though I've literally... Oh my gosh. Hold on. We got a chicken statue. Oh my gosh. Look at that. How come it didn't give me the notification to go to the museum? This is my first. I can't believe that's the first artifact we got in the 100 Chicken Run stream though. The chicken statue. If this is not a good sign, I don't know what is. Talking about... Oh yes. So I would always buy every new game of Pokemon. However, when it came to things like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Black and White 2, I didn't buy because I thought it was the same thing. Because at the time, I didn't see promotion for the game, so I didn't know it was actually different. In hindsight, I could have. But you know, it's a little too late for regrets. Now I know I missed out on some really cool games, which is unfortunate. But you know, as a kid, I also am glad that I was like not impulsively getting everything, so at least I had some semblance of self-control. Does the statue count toward this challenge? It does not, but you know, like I said, it's a very interesting, good omen for the challenge. I really hope that I earn enough money by selling all these fish. I'll be really sad if it's not enough to get 700. I'm not optimistic because last time I tried to sell a bunch of items last minute to try to buy something from the merchant, I only made like, I think 100 gold. I wish I could say no, but that's probably my mindset. As a kid, I probably was like, yeah, I could be buying books. Okay, we actually had enough. Okay. So we're gonna go catch a couple fish here. I can't believe I actually had enough this time. Oh my gosh. And then we have to go to the merchant. Like, you can't turn down the bubbly spot. Free fish, free money. We're also, again, gonna be very poor. Wow, my goal is to get, like, 2 chickens in this challenge. I think I'll be lucky if we get 1. No, it's wasted energy. I'm not gonna lie, when I looked at my manga collection before I moved, because I did move, I think, once or twice, and then I had to cut down on my collection a couple times. I probably could have opened a small library. Like a very small library, but I definitely had a pretty good collection of books. Everything from like manga to regular books to like some educational books. Educational, I mean like, I don't know if this is too specific, but if like scholastic books as a kid where you would get like the book order forms, my parents would like get me books from there. 1K, I would be an unofficial library, but I'd be close. I'd be close, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think if I was ever like a dragon, I definitely would be a book dragon. Be one of those like accumulating knowledge dragons, but actually it's just like very specific interest and it's not like... it's not survival knowledge, which I probably... You know, maybe I'd eventually... I'd probably be one of those really niche dragons where people are like making pilgrimages to try and access my library, and then when they see it, it's like, this is just fantasy. These are just fiction books. And it's why I never let anyone near my cave, because I knew that they wouldn't find what they were looking for. I feel like that's the kind of dragon I would be. I can't believe we have enough. We're gonna get a red cabbage, and now we're poor again. See, I think niche dragons need to be explored more in fiction. Biology, zoology sounds very cool. It's all just Naruto fanfic. No, it's not. I can very confidently say, after looking through all of my bookmarks in AO3, it would not. Alright. What's important is that this summer we'll be able to grow a red cabbage. And as long as the potato grows tomorrow, we'll be able to earn 240 gold, so it's all good. Oh shoot, I realized I haven't unlocked the community center yet. No! It's okay, I'll have to unlock it tomorrow. I learned that there's a very specific thing you have to do to unlock the community center. It's not too specific, but apparently specific enough that I've missed it in several in several files already, including today. Alright. Okay, that's a little too close, but we don't want to waste the energy. I do see... No! I do see an artifact spot. Alright, apparently my brain was like, no, get the artifact spot first. Digimon merch talks, alright. Thank you for the update. Honestly, I haven't bought a lot of Digimon merch because it's not really accessible to me. I actually saw a Digimon puzzle I really wanted, and then found out I could not buy it. I couldn't buy it because it was not available in my region. And I was like, why? And I didn't know why. It just wouldn't let me order it when I was on Amazon Japan. And then it sold out and I was really upset. It was a really cool scene. It was like all the original Digidestined on a subway train, or a subway train cart. And then it was like a dual-sided puzzle. So like both sides had a different image. I couldn't. It was years and years ago. Oh, shoot. But you know, nowadays my brother, even though I ask him to get me things, he'll get me something like completely irrelevant, which is still cute. And I don't blame him because he should enjoy his trip. But he's just kind of like, eh. I see a spot. It's like someone tells you, hey, I know a spot, and then they bring you to a lake in the middle of the night to fish. Don't go. But it's okay because I have an axe to protect myself. Maybe, no, I'm just gonna... I feel like I get really unhinged when I play Stardew. I have to be, like, careful. That's why sometimes when people are like, your Stardew streams are cozy, I'm kind of like, really? Because I rewatch my VODs and I'm like, wow. I really just yap about whatever. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Fun fact, I found out that the stream that allowed me to meet the watch hour requirements for monetization was a Stardew stream. Literally got 2K views. I have no idea why. And like, at the time that I got monetized, 80% of the views came from YouTube like being watched on TV, which was crazy to me. So you know, if you're watching on the TV, hello! I'm glad you were entertained. Yeah, that happens. Oh, I also saw there's a new Atelier game called Atelier Yumiya. And I was like, oh, there's a demo. And I think I'm gonna try the demo. It looks kind of interesting because there's a really cool motorcycle. I honestly don't know how my voice would sound in surround sound. This sounds crazy. Sorry, Atelier just didn't catch my interest. That's the thing. Like, a game has to... I can't explain if I like a game or not till you try, which I think is fair. A lot of people are like that, and I think oftentimes how do I say this? I try not to judge a game before I try it. Of course, if I don't have interest in a game, I just don't have interest. But it just didn't click. I don't mind trying it. But if it doesn't click, I just... Yeah. There's nothing I can really do. I don't think it'd be fun for me to stream it anyways. But I am interested because cool bike. So I will probably check out the demo, at least. A lot of times, like, what made me want to change my tag on my banner to I play what I want is actually because of this. I realized that I just have more fun when I can just play whatever is my, like, interest of that moment. And I understand, like, it's not for everyone. So I do appreciate you guys who are here and who, like, enjoy all of them. Or if even if you just enjoy a specific stream. That's totally valid and I still appreciate you. But I feel like it's fair to give warning. Let you know what you're getting yourself into. But I will say the quickest way to get me to never want to play a game is to demand I play it. That is definitely the quickest way for me to be like, oh, I will absolutely never in my life touch this no matter whatever happens out of spite. Spite. Alright, today was a productive day. I hope it is a profitable day. We're gonna sell a bunch of fish. Oops. Alright, so we're gonna sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! I hit the wrong one. Okay. Organize. Nope. Nope. If there's a game where you're like, huh, I feel like she'd really like this, and then I never play it, it's probably because someone demanded I play it. Ta-da! 200, okay. It's a reasonable amount of money, I suppose. Still felt like I should have gotten more, but I always feel that way when I sell fish. Here we go! Now we have to go buy a bunch of parsnip seeds. I definitely have like steps I have to like do when I work on Stardew. Like you always have to take care of the farm first, and then you have to take care of the farm before you take care of the chickens, so that... Oh no, we can't do Sebastian's quest. That means it takes 7 days, not 6 days. I feel deceived! See, even though I've played Stardew for hundreds of hours and for like, I don't know, half a year, I still get mixed up when it comes to farming. Alright, well we're gonna go buy... We have to go take care of the farm, and then we can refill our water bottle so it's more efficient. Pecky and Clucky, good mornings. Oh really? I thought it was an actual game. I did think you were joking. It was just like... We got gold star eggs already. Wows. Wows. Skip the silver, went right to gold. I am also going to have to... Hold on. We also got 1 gold parsnip. Excellent. Hold on. So my plan was... Okay. Because this is the chicken challenge. Alright. There we go. Today I will unlock the community center. No, it'll probably be tomorrow. Darns. Now the trick to activating the community center is after day 4, you have to walk towards the town between the hours of 9 and 2. And that's why I said it's not super specific, but apparently I've missed it multiple times. I'm kind of debating on it because I kind of wanted it to be all randomized, but at the same time I had another idea, and I was wondering if anyone in chat would want to have a chicken named after them. Of course you could only ever get 1 chicken, but if you want to participate in naming a chicken if you don't want to be a chicken, you know? I kind of thought about both. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna go with, so for now we're going to just settle on the fact that they're gonna be random. I still have a lot of things I'm trying to like plan and figure out how to do. But there are lots of things I'd like to try once I'm like, okay, yes, this is how I like to do it. But originally my thought, I will say, my very first thought when I was gonna do this challenge was like, oh, I'm gonna name all the chickens after food. And I was like, wait. Huh. That might give a different message than what I'm thinking of. So it is something I've thought about. No. In the game, you would not. Unless, of course... Maybe it would, like, if you did a bannable offense, I would sell you off. You know, instead of getting the ban hammer, you're like, I'm gonna sell you off in Stardew. As a chicken. As a chicken. I really should add the chicken part. See, I told you, I get too unhinged when I play Stardew. Okay, I need a water break really quickly. I didn't realize I would run out of water, so I'm going to be right back. Sorry about that. Next time I'll have 2 water bottles. No, no snack. Sorry for the delay. I have returned with warm water. You know how I mentioned that I had like a thermos that I like using? I also really like using it for streams. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. So what happened with my thermos is that I have a thermos and I love it. However, it's kind of defective. Because you guys know that flip? I guess it's like the flip, the lid part that makes sure that your drink doesn't spill. Because unless it's a Stanley cup, technically your drink containers aren't supposed to spill. Well, for mine, it's literally so difficult to take off the seal that I can't bring it out with me because I will literally cause my drink to go flying. So I can only have it like unsealed and... I don't really know how to explain it because it's too late at night. Is it still the blue one I hunted down? No. This is another one from another brand that I saw, but that's what I get for buying something that said it was on sale. I did get it from the original manufacturer, so I thought it would be better. But it's not. But it's now that I have used it at home, I'm like, oh, so this is gonna be my at-home flask, because now I can have warm water, warm milk tea. I have also brought hot chocolate with me. Not during stream yet, but I have like carried my flask around just with hot chocolate, and it's made me very happy because it retains the heat really well. So even like I think an hour or 2 hours later, it's still perfectly warm, not hot, but perfectly warm, and I can still enjoy it. It's not unsealed. Well, okay, technically, I will say, I very infrequently spill things. I have bruised my knuckles. I have injured myself. I have technically I'm clumsy only towards myself, but towards items and things like that, like I told you, I've only dropped one egg in my entire life. I think that's an achievement. That's why I think running a chicken challenge is really, how do I say this? Really fitting. But you know, speaking of chickens, I was thinking about my meal tomorrow because I'm gonna be making a sandwich. I've learned how to make kind of like a French omelet style. It's like a mix between French and Japanese omelets. Because you know how like Japanese omelets are kind of like runny? Not runny, but they're like soft in the middle. And French omelets, without the butter part, are also meant to be really soft. So that's kind of like the style of egg I've really liked lately. Fried chicken sandwich. No! Just the eggs. Wow, again, very poor. How am I ever gonna buy chickens? I was way too ambitious when I said I was gonna buy chickens this stream. Is he selling fertilizer right now? Not yet, okay. I'm thinking if I should get more parsnips or cauliflower. Probably cauliflower. I don't have enough for 2 cauliflowers. Alright. That's it. Answered myself. Here we go. Resuming. I didn't talk to Harvey yet. I knew it. No! It's Saturday. He's not at the office. Where are you? Harvey? Are you at the library? Where could he be? You know what? You're right. That's why I said Stardew's getting a little too real. What happens when your game is a little too close? When your escape from reality gets a little too close to reality. I could sell the eggs as they are right now to make cash, but then I'm waiting to make mayonnaise. I feel like we can get the mayonnaise jars unlocked soon. That is the goal. You see how like people just throw away iron to the garbage? Why? We did give him 2 gifts, okay. I forgot to bring the chicken statue. That should have been the first thing I put in the museum. Monumentous. For some reason, that triggered my memory of Terriermon saying, "Momenti, Harry. Momenti." And I still don't know what that means. Is that a word? Was that a mistranslation? What is momenti? Or did I just misremember what Terriermon said? Sometimes even I don't understand how my brain makes connections, but you know, it makes sense in my head. I feel like if you do happen to find a duffel bag like that, you probably shouldn't touch it. It just feels like you could get involved in something that would be very, very difficult to get out of. You know? It means no worries. Really? Means no worries for the rest of your days. I don't want to get copyright strike, but you know, probably won't with the way I sing. Probably shouldn't test it though. The mouse is very willing. I actually have tested the mouse twice in one day. What is... Wows. Today I am definitely... taking all kinds of risks today. That would have been very satisfying ASMR if I wasn't talking during it. My bads. Was that phrase in Mandarin? Are you talking about momenti or are you talking about... Sorry, it's because I said so many different... I said like I think 3 different things, so I'm not sure which one you are referring to. But it'd be interesting if Terriermon spoke Mandarin, because technically I think Henry is Chinese in canon. Yeah, the Terriermon. Arrows. Momentai! Oh my god, I never made the connection. It's Cantonese. How? Even as someone who speaks Cantonese, I never connected momentai. I hear it now. Thank you. Honestly, decades long. I guess I didn't think about it too much, because if I really thought about it, I probably would have eventually probably figured it out. I would hope so. Alright. You know, I never thought that Henry was canonically Cantonese. I always thought he was a Mandarin speaker for some reason. Momentai? It just really means nothing, it's fine, nothing momentai. It's like a very casual way to say it's fine, no issue. I'm trying to think. I have to be like accurate. Don't worry about it. Kind of like that kind of expression. And it's not don't worry about it like, well, I guess it is. Because the equivalent I would have for it would be like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's like a polite way to be like, don't worry about it, but it's not like, oh, yeah, that's how I would define it. A lot of times there are things in language that I think you understand from using it, because Chinese is very contextual. You need to use it in the right context, which is why sometimes it can be difficult to explain, because it can have a meaning, but you need the meaning in the right context, and you need the context to get the right meaning. So I would say that when you're referring to it as Terriermon did, when he's like telling Henry to, I guess, kind of like chill or relax, it's like 冇問題啊, sorry, like that. It's a very casual way to speak to him. Yeah, I had to think about that. You're welcome, mine was solved too. I forgot that this was open. Now we can go into the mines, but we need the pickaxe. Today I learned... What was that? Like the meme? Where it's like the rainbow... Today I learned? Oh my gosh. I never saw that when I was younger, but now it's like the first thing I think of. Alright, I think we've fished enough, so now we're gonna go to the mines. The more you know, rainbow. Yes, 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 that's exactly it. I got it wrong, my bad. But that's exactly what I'm referring to. Now one thing... Oh, wait, I don't need that. Hold on. Let me put this back, because I don't need it. Okay. One thing for me is I don't have a meme folder. I feel like I should probably start accumulating one. Because sometimes they're like... I really like manhwas, like the Korean webtoons. So sometimes I'll see those panels and I'll be like, oh my god, that makes such a great expression, like a GIF to use. And I'm like, wait, that's why people have meme folders. And now I feel kind of sad that I missed out on so many because I've seen so many good manhwas and so many good reaction panels. I want to start accumulating my own collection. It holds nothing at this moment. Wait, oh. At this moment, I will start accumulating it from today. Maybe I'll do like a review. Whoa, look at that. I will show you guys someday. You can try to guess what I use it for or something. A03 is sacred. Oh my gosh, an amethyst. You see, if I was romancing Elliot, this would be a great sign because one of the few things Elliot does like in early game is amethyst. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Today is like a very interesting playthrough. I cannot explain how the RNG is working, but it's very different than anything I've been playing in the last 12 hours. In terms of save file RNG. Oh my gosh, no, don't throw away your pickaxe. That'd be terribles. No, no, no. This is the chicken run. It's not the... Wait. It's the chicken run, not the farming run. Why do I need an upgraded watering can? Hehe. Yay, a geode! Finally we got this. See, when we got the first artifact and it didn't have that, I was kind of surprised. I thought it would. There's not gonna be that many. Once I get sprinklers, I won't really use the watering can anyways. Whoa, even the slime are dropping amethyst? Is this a sign that the game is trying to get me to romance Elliot? I mean, like... I guess it would be interesting because I've never romanced Elliot successfully, technically, and I was in the middle of romancing him. Oh wait, no, that was a different save file. I think I had a save file where we played and I romanced Elliot, and then one where I romanced Sebastian. I don't remember which one we were on week 20 of. But I feel like it's a sign, and I feel like maybe we should follow the sign, you know? Animal Crossing. I've never played Animal Crossing. That is one of the games I've never played. But I cannot believe it's been 5 years. Oh my god. Elliot was first? I see. I think... Oh, that's not true. The only Animal Crossing I have played is the mobile one. I realize I only play a lot of mobile games. I don't feel like it's necessarily a bad thing. I just think it's funny that I realize a lot of games I've tried is because I tried the mobile version. Yeah. I guess that's how... I guess I'm a mobile gamer. How's my Nikki video? Oh, I forgot about it because I'm too busy trying to get the hand cam out. That's another game. I like it, but I didn't like the gacha. And that's what made me drop it. Maybe I'll have to explain. Maybe I'll make a video like why I dropped Infinity Nikki. But you know, I'm very excited for my hand cam. For a while, I was like, I'm trying to figure out different things, and I actually got recommended a couple of really, not really cool, but they were very simple but effective card opening videos. And I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. I can use this in my video. And it's just like the way they frame some of the shots. Oh gosh, I just realized. Oh no! Oh gosh. As long as we don't lose the amethyst, I will consider Isn't that such a YouTuber thing? No, I'm kidding. If honestly, I have so many videos I should just post. 135? God. Well, let's see if we're gonna meet a kind thief or not. So I did put things I did put things in the shipping bin. Yep, they stole 13 gold. I don't know if that's a kind or a cruel thief. What do you mean you couldn't even let go of 13 gold? Damn it, Joja. I think that hurt. That hurt a lot. Having Joja Corp rescue me, that's a lesson I'll never forget. Is it rescuing if I didn't ask them to like provide the service? I feel like I have a case for... What is it? No, I kind of feel like that the civilian in The Incredibles then. It's like, I didn't ask to be saved. And that kind of like leads to a dangerous precedent. So I probably shouldn't. I think I always really disliked that civilian. Like, I get it now as an adult. It's very interesting that that's the take they decide to go with. But definitely as a kid, I was like, how could you? It's like, yeah, I don't... Without getting too much into that, I understand why people don't want to call an ambulance sometimes. They'd rather just drive to the ER. Hold on. Okay. Today is Sunday. Oh no, we have no money. The reason why it's sad we have no money is today is the day the merchant's in town, so I really hope that there's nothing we want. Well, we'll find out. You know what I think about it? I was never a kid who brought my DS with me when I was like younger. Brought it out with me because I didn't want... I always like left my DS at home because I didn't want anything to happen to it. Duck mayonnaise. Okay, technically there is something... Crab cakes is something that Elliot loves. Also, duck mayonnaise. But I can't afford anything. Sorrows. That's true, I never use Street Pass. I actually have a friend who even now brings her DS with her to see if she gets any Street Passes, and she still does! It's so cool. But it's, I think, part of the reason that my DS is in such good condition is because I never brought it anywhere as a kid. Never dropped it, nope. I still have 3 of them, I think. The clunky one, the XL one, and then... I don't know how to describe it. It's like... I think it was the last one that came out. Or at least I think it was, because... Like I said, I didn't necessarily buy everything that came out, which thankfully I didn't. But also... I missed out on some cool stuff. Young Rhea missed out on some cool stuff. I think up until recently, they were still doing repairs on the DS, weren't they? My battery's actually running pretty well, and I have like a couple of chargers that are still like new, so sometimes I like to play. I still like to play on my DS. I did consider streaming with it, but the angle is kind of... is difficult for me to get a clear shot of it. I feel that's why I was looking at the 2DS and I was like, dang, that would make it so much easier. But you know, maybe I'll eventually figure it out. Or they will, by the time I figure out, they might have ported the games onto the Switch. We never know. That's fair too. But at least you know that if you want to, you're able to. And I think that's a really cool skill to have. Oh shoot. You see, I should have mentioned it. Oh my gosh, okay. Part of the reason I went to the south, not only to check out the cart, is because I wanted to go see Rasmodius so we could go to the community center. Gosh. If that is the case, we will have to redo so many of the Wii game runs. The GameCube runs. I have so many games I want to play. Which include Ninja Clash 2. Not 1 or 3, just 2 because I own 2. But maybe I'll finally be able to finish the Shadow Lugia. Pokemon XD. Gale of Darkness. Yes, I want to do Gale of Darkness. But you know, my SSD... not my SSD. My... What is it called? I have the external memory that I use so that my computer doesn't slow down and not let me stream. And it wasn't it wasn't registering on my computer today. It kind of gave me a scare. I agree, I have memories of it. And I definitely will play the Haikyuu game when it comes out in August, which is so far away. But you know what? August is also when Loud of Account 4, the novel, comes out. Which is why I'm going to be pushing Loud of Account... I'm just going to say Trash of Accounts Family. It's going to be closer to August because I want it to kind of be like back to back with number 4. And that's a lot of book club streams in between. Alright. What else was I doing? Oops. I still haven't given someone a gift. Oh, it's because it's Sunday. I was like, wait, I haven't given Harvey gifts. It's because since I've given Harvey gifts, I've literally given no one else gifts. Okay. Okay, now first thing we're going to do... I don't think I have everything yet anyways, but we have this. Oh, no! This, and this. Okay. We're gonna go finish one of the community center tasks first, and then we're gonna go to the mines. What else do I want to play in GameCube? Probably the... Bratz games. I think I started them and I couldn't finish them because for some reason my Bratz games overload the memory card. The original memory card I have. Like, it just maxes it out and says that it can't save because it's full. And then I had to get a new one and it instantly filled that one too. It was crazy. But that's another game I'd like to finish. But that one's probably less likely. Because I've seen some of the Game Boy games that they've been porting. They haven't ported a single original Pokemon Game Boy game onto the Switch yet. Well, okay, that's not true. Technically Stadium. But I am talking about the classics. If they did, I would buy a Nintendo Online subscription for that so fast. Oh gosh. Who are you? You a catfish? I don't think catfish are in the lake. Who are you? Why are you giving me such a hard time? Excuse me, are you a largemouth bass? I knew it! Lakefish are supposed to be really easy to catch. Except that one largemouth bass. Hold on. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop fishing soon because I have no room. Oh gosh, what happened there? Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. Sacrifice this. I would rather get a diamond. Sacrifice this. For the amphibian fossil. I don't need the amethyst. Drop it into the water. I think I caught the carp for the first time though. Oh, okay, I dropped it there. That's fair. Okay, I'll be back. No! Why did the amethyst fall and not the fish? Okay, that makes no sense. Why would the amethyst fall in the water and not the fish? You know what? You're probably right. They probably are thinking that if not enough people are interested in the Switch 2 games, they're gonna release the Pokemon games. Disappointing. Alright. I saw a daffodil and I saw an artifact spot. When you guys fill your bundles in Stardew, do you do them in order or not in order? I like following it. That's why I tend to only put bundles when I have all the items. However, if I can do it in like... If I have like 10 fish, then I will put them all even if I don't finish a bundle. Because it's just more satisfying that way. I guess I'm finicky. I don't have like a surefire way I do things. But you know, maybe that just makes me human. Makes me flexible. Alright. That's not too difficult, I would imagine. I am a very casual Stardew player. But you know, if I've influenced you to play Stardew, I feel like that's a win. You know, if I am considered an influencer, influencing someone to play Stardew is like a win. Positive influence, you know? I can't believe that it's still there. What do you mean that the spot is still bubbling? Hold on. What if I drop a bunch of stuff here? No. Okay. No! Okay, you know what? I'll just leave it. Well. Also, Digimon survived? That is interesting. I hope you enjoy it. I heard that there are 3 paths that you can take. Currently, I am trying the moral path, which I've heard is very different from the other paths. But I hope you enjoy it. It's very fun. Digimon Survive is very fun. I feel like it might be a game that I can do multiple runs in, which is very rare for me. How do you play Stardew? Is it mobile Switch? Arrows! Okay, so the best part about Stardew is that you can literally play it on anything. It is available on PC, Switch, I believe it is available on other consoles as well. It's also available on mobile, but I've never played mobile, so I don't know how it works there. But how you play it is that you are a farmer, and you have inherited your grandfather's farm. And because you inherited your grandfather's farm, which no one has taken care of in a while, you're kind of like revitalizing it. You can do that through different ways. There are different farms that you can do. For example, the one I'm doing is called Meadowlands, where you have chickens. You start off with 2 chickens, and then you can play it however you want. But basically, you are doing any kind of thing you want. That's what I like about Stardew. It does have tasks for you to do. For example, it will tell you and give you things that you can achieve, and you'll kind of figure out how to play the game. However, some people only like to mine. So there are farms where you can do a lot of mining and like you have resources on your land. Some people like fishing, so you can get a farm, a river farm, where all you do is fish. And it's not that you can't farm or things like that, it's just like the farm is designed to give you multiple places to fish. And that's kind of how you play. You kind of figure out what you like, whether it's resource collecting, fighting in the mines, fishing, or anything, and you kind of just live through day by day while you meet charming NPCs, and you get to kind of play how you like. That's what I like. Just grab the Switch, gonna give it a try. Yay, another person trying Stardew. It's very ironic because as someone who had multiple people in their life try to influence them to play Stardew and it never worked, I had to like play it for myself. They probably feel very vindicated now that they know that I too am now obsessed with Stardew. But I think Stardew is fun because it's like, it has a bit of open worldness because you can unlock different areas to go to, but it does have a very consistent play style so that you have a lot you can do, especially if you like mods, not for the Switch, but for PC. So many people have made so many mods to extend stories, add characters, and there's like a whole huge, very welcoming community as far as I've experienced, who just really love the game. The Raffle Blast? Yes, I've actually had a couple people in my chat mention that one, and they said it's very fun. But I think I covered it. I think you'll learn a lot about Stardew. There's still things about Stardew that I'm learning. So I think that's another part of the fun for it. What else was I doing? We checked the merchant today. I don't remember. I think there was something else I was gonna do. Oh, we were supposed to go to the mines today. I think I can still make it. Oh boy, okay, we are... I didn't even realize we're running longer than I normally do for streams. And we'll probably finish out today, and then that will be it today in game. And then that'll be it for Stardew today. I think this was a good first session of the challenge, even though I did not achieve my goal. But you know what probably happened? I didn't write it down. Maybe I should have like another little asset that like states my goal for the stream. I might do that. Hi. Wows, what's going on? Why are there so many bubbly spots? When I was playing on my own save files, I had 0 bubbly spots. You know what? You can't tempt me. I don't have a fishing rod. It's moot. The anime got a preview? Oh my gosh, new anime? Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Zero. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And enjoy Digimon Survive. Ta-da's! I'm doing way better. When I was playing the mines in my own save-throughs, it took me a while to like get back into the rhythm. Oh my gosh, I died to so many slimes. I had like 10 slimes spawn in one floor. It was nuts. I felt very attacked as I did not have an adequate weapon to prepare against them. And then another playthrough where I restarted, I got like a great weapon right away and I was like, huh. They're clearly listening to me. It's not just my phone anymore. It's Stardew. No, time is passing so quickly. I'm really hoping to slay the 10 slimes so that next time when we start, we can just immediately collect our reward, which is nothing because I don't think they give you a reward. They just want you to register. And by register, I mean in the Adventurers Guild. You know, I always thought that there should... No, I think there is. There is a farm where there are monsters that pop out at night. The real monsters are Joja? Exactly. Stealing 13 gold from an impoverished farmer who is literally just trying to, you know, uphold the family legacy. Oh gosh. Do you see doing 1 damage? Criminal! Finally. Okay, why are there so many crabs now? Oi. It's literally just not moving. I've never had a glitch like that before. Hold on. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, now I feel real bad. I didn't mean to do that. You know, they may be a monster, but like, I can still take care of it mercifully, you know? With its shell intact. I can't believe we haven't found a staircase yet. RNG finally... Oh, there it is. It's 1 AM! Alright. Abandoning the resources. Not giving Joja any more money. Alright, I think the next time I play Stardew, it'll probably be next week. Because I do want to play it at least twice a month. And we have book club at the end of the month. But then after this month, I'll probably have 1 game I kind of like rotate in and out just to give a little bit of variety in my thumbnails. A little bit. Next week? Wait. Oh, it is. Oh, okay, next week is book club. I did mix that up. Because there are 31 days in March, so I thought... Oh no, I forgot! Oh no, it's 122. Let's see if I get stolen from. I got stolen from! Who took? Was it Joja? Dang it. Joja out here stealing from the poor. You know what? I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not gonna let them bait me today. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I know we didn't technically make a lot of progress on the challenge, but you know, the point of the challenge is to still be chill but have a goal to work towards. So in that sense, I think it is still very effective. I think that's pretty much what happened. They were like, oh, we won't be in trouble because you used to work for us. This is just us recollecting lost wages. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good evening, wherever you are. My next stream will hopefully be Friday. I am kind of unsure because I have some things that I'm hoping will work on Friday, but we'll see. If I do not make a waiting room on Thursday, then you will know that I will not be streaming Friday. Otherwise, we'll be doing Digimon Survive as normal. Keep an eye out for that. Taking back severance pay, oh my god. Just slowly recollecting it. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Remember to take care of yourselves, stay warm, drink water, and stretch. As always, if you're interested in my content, I do a lot of cozy and... I don't know if Digimon Survive is cozy. Mostly cozy content. You can subscribe. I always make waiting rooms at least one day in advance so you know exactly what and when I'll be streaming. And I hope I see you in another stream. Until next time!